Good afternoon. Guess what time we are again? Once again, can you believe it's been a week? Lizzie's coming on in here with me today. It is Take Home Tuesday at 2. And today we got a bag of goodies. I bet you just can hardly wait to see what is in here today. Well, you know, we are here to inspire you in all things creative, not just sewing, but in paper crafting or creating things from snow, or just things that are fun, maybe things you have laying around the house. Well, probably some of you have all of the things that you need for today's project laying around your house. Now, I don't know if Lizzie would have some of this if she was at college, but I bet her mom has some of these things somewhere.
Yes, definitely.
Does anybody have any mason jars anywhere? Sometimes we have a overabundance of mason jars. And so today, we're going to do a little project because, well, if you've been following us or if you're from Iowa or anywhere here in the Midwest, you know it is not very warm outside. And in this warm weather, not warm weather, our hands can get dry, our lips can get chapped, and sometimes we just get, I don't know what's the right word, kind of maybe a little, because we can't get outside and do stuff. I know I look better with a tan and laying on a beach or by the pool somewhere. I know, Lizzie, I think you probably enjoy that stuff too.
Yes, I would agree.
So this time of year can be difficult for people, and sometimes I know that people talk about there can be the winter blues, and certainly when it's minus degrees outside, winter blues can set in. And so today we want to give you something that maybe you can do for yourself, or you can do for a friend or daughter, teacher, anyway, just to show them a little pick-me-up and a little self-care today in treating your hands and maybe even your lips. So today we are going to use our mason jars, and we are going to make sugar scrub. Now, you could probably eat this, but I'm not sure if that would be
probably wouldn't taste too good.
Yes, it'd be very sugary. So we're going to go ahead, and Liz and I are both going to walk through this together, and we're each going to make our own batch. And as we're doing it, we're going to talk about some of the ways that maybe you could use this and make it up and put it in different things. So we each have our own bowl here, and super simple projects. We know we have mason jars laying around. Those are actually from Heidi's house. So all you need is some coconut oil and sugar. That's all you need for this. You can add extra things such as vitamin E oils, essential oils. So each of us are going to, and we have 2 jars, so why don't you just go ahead. We're going to add a cup of, and you know what, Lizzie, I don't know if these spoons are going to fit in there. We might have to go get other spoons if we can't get into it. You're going to add a cup of the coconut oil. So we might actually have to go get different spoons because we didn't think through this. And for my project, because it's nice and hard because it is cold out, and if you haven't used coconut oil before, you will know that as the heat gets on it, and I'm just going to guess and get some in there, as it starts to get warm, it does start to kind of like be more pliable. So we're just going to keep working on it. Like we said, it's cold out, so right now it is solid. We're going to get this out, and some of you might already use coconut oil. Some people use it in cooking and even in makeup and stuff. I've heard it's good for like under your eyes and stuff, or makeup, eye makeup remover. I don't really know for sure because I don't use it, but that's okay. Okay, so we have approximately a cup, and Lizzie's still getting hers out. Hers obviously is not agreeing as much as mine. She'll keep working on it. So we need a cup of coconut oil, and you can already see it's starting to moisturize our hands. We're going to have the softest hands. And I don't know about you or any of you out there watching today, but these gloves and this dry weather, it does take a toll on your hands. I feel like I always need to put lotion on. So I think this will help a lot. So then we're going to add a half a cup of sugar to our mixture. Let's see, I'll give you some in yours. And get that set off to the side. Now, as you're doing this, this will be the time that as you're stirring it up now, that you could use your hands and really get in there and get the moisture in your skin yourself. You could also add some food coloring to it. It is safe to add a little drop of food coloring. Maybe if you're using essential oils, even for the color that might match the essential oil that you're using. like if you had peppermint, you know, maybe you'd want it pink or green, or if you're doing it as a holiday type fun little thing, like a little Valentine's gift to put in somebody's little Valentine card, or just a self-care, a pink or a red would be good. I brought along today, we have some lavender, some lemon, you know, so we could make it to match the scent that we're doing it. But we're going to add a little bit. I think I'm going to add to mine a few drops of lemon. And of course, you can always look up different ways and different ideas to be using these things. You can also use, and I'm going to add actually a drop of peppermint too, because the two of them together, I just think give you such an extra pick-me-up, and I can smell it as I'm doing it. Can you?
Yes, smells good. I'm going to add lavender to mine.
Clearing my nose out.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm actually using my hands right now to mix that in. Now you can use this on your hands as a little soft sugar scrub treatment. You could also use it, probably wouldn't use it since I put the essential oils in it now, but if I wanted to use it on my lips, just use it without the essential oils to get that chappedness off. So we're just gonna mix it all together that way, and we are really getting dirty hands. But you can also use Epsom salts. Again, Epsom salts, if you did this and coated your hands and kind of let it sit and then take a bath or something, it's another idea, just another way to kind of take care of yourself, maybe treat yourself to a little something special on these cold days when you can't get outside and really go enjoy anything. Now, it is nice and sunny, so that does help, but we all can use a little special care and pampering. Also, this isn't just for women. Guys can do it too. Not a big deal. So when we want to use this, then you just get it on your hands, and Lizzie is already getting it. You can kind of scrub it around and you can feel it. I can already feel.
Feels so good.
Now we just, on our feet, if you have somebody do it on your feet.
You can put it on your legs.
Oh, good idea. Well, in the shower or
to
by
exfoliate.
Yeah, so now that we have our hands nice and greasy here, we have to finish the rest of our project. So how can this be used in the mason jars? Well, obviously, now we can put it in, and I'm going to go ahead, Lizzie, if you want to rinse your hands off, you can, but I'm going to go ahead and just take one of our mason jars, because I want to show you from here, if you wanted to gift it in a little mason jar, would be an awesome idea to do after I've had it all mixed in. And, you know, this is where your creativity can come into place. And obviously, you see, this is going to be a hefty serving. It's going to last a long time, and it's a small amount of product that we put in there. But to finish this is where the fun comes, because now we can, I'll just move our bowls out of the way. But Lizzie's going to go ahead and run through, we have this cutter here at the store, and so you might have seen this from years ago. We've talked about some things that seem to be coming back, or as always, old things come back and new, such as like the stitching and the embroidery and the cross stitching and some of that stuff. Have you ever done any of that?
No, I haven't.
So if you're around my age, you can probably remember when cross stitch was very popular, and we are seeing it in a lot of trends coming back, and even we've seen it on some of the, I think Mrs. Biden's coat had embroidery on it, so some of those things. Yep, and so Lizzie's just gonna run this through, and she's gonna cut a circle off the top of that fabric. So this is where your creativity comes into play. So how can you decorate these cute little sugar scrubs to gift to somebody? Well, this is cute by itself, but why not add some fun to it? So she's making that circle for us, and then if you remember from years past, you can put this little cloth over the top of it, and we could screw the lid back on, and I would put the obviously the flat mason jar part on it, so you'd have a cute little gift like that. I've also seen it before where you could take some ribbons, I think we brought some up, and you could tie it around and make it a little fancy that way. You could add some, if you think back a few weeks ago, we did the yo-yo things. Yeah. You could add some little yo-yos on the top to decorate the top of it. We even thought, so remember when we did those yo-yos? We had these, and we wrote the happy sayings on the back of them. If you would tie that on there, that can be your little scoop.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put your finger in it. Just scoop a little bit out by the sink and put it on your hands and wash it that way. I'm telling you, this is still going on my hands, and it feels really good. Also, a few weeks ago, Lizzie, I don't think you were here the day we did the tote bag, these little bags.
No.
But after you get this all cute and she's getting it all tied up and she's sliding that in there for us, stick it in one of these tote bags. Again, this was a free downloadable pattern. All of these things, I am venturing to say, probably most of you, if you are a crafter or a sewer at any point, have all these small little things sitting around your house somewhere. So now Lizzie's created this cute little, can you see it? How cute, how fun. Wouldn't a teacher love that right now this time of year, or your friend?
It's a cute little Valentine's Day gift.
Yes, all sorts of things. Or we talked about this before, like wedding shower favors.
Yep.
Like when you go to wedding showers now, a lot of people have that. Good idea for that, or a girls' night out.
Birthday parties.
And even, I think, little girls.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
if you made it pink or something like that too, I think that'd be good. So this is also a free downloadable pattern on our website that you can then, after Lizzie has so beautifully made this, we could open it up. My hands are still. And we could slide it down in there as our cute little gift to give. So today's project, again, not necessarily something hard. In fact, Lizzie, you've done several of these now.
Yes.
How would you rate this one?
This is one of the easier ones. Probably one of the easiest ones we've done.
Yeah, it's very easy, very fun. It'd be good to do and present somebody with just something, and you know, I bet it would brighten somebody's day.
My hands are so soft.
Do they feel soft?
Yes.
I kind of want to put it on my lips and see how it works on my lips too. So I encourage you today to find time for you, and maybe think of a friend or somebody that in this time has had some challenges with maybe not being around people. This is the time of year that if you are particularly in the Midwest where it gets cold and you get shut in, that can be hard and lonely in the first place. So today is your day to think of somebody, even yourself, and you know what? Little therapy, little sewing, little being creative can clear your mind and bring a smile to somebody's face. So we hope you've enjoyed today's Take Home Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, have fun and go get some sugar. Bye-bye.